Dr. Chrissy Lander, I am exceptional. How are you today?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. I want my audience to know I'll be speaking with Dr. Chrissy Lander. She is the Director of Sports Performance and Nutrition Education at Herbalife. Well, you can talk to us, fuel it like Ronaldo. I'm in Dallas. I don't know if they told you that. And you know
Yeah.
we have FIFA fever, okay?
Yeah.
So anything FIFA people are on board for it. So let's talk about fueling like Ronaldo. How about that?
I love it. That's what I'm here for.
Okay. We see these elite athletes who we have the Dallas Cowboys and we have other teams, but FIFA brought a whole new recognition for the elite athlete. How do the rest of us learn from them? And when something happens, how do we recover?
Yeah, I know it sounds really intimidating to think that we can be anything like a professional or elite level athletes. But really, we want to help people understand that these sport science nutrition principles that we are following with our elite level athletes, those are the same things that these everyday people like ourselves can follow. So, like Cristiano Ronaldo, he's a wonderful high level athlete. And of course, he's talented, but he also follows a very strict, disciplined routine. And that looks like eating every 2 to 3 hours, having protein every single time he eats. He's also making sure that he's hydrating throughout the day. He's not waiting right before he trains to have some water. And then my favorite thing that he does and he applies every single time is that his recovery is part of his training plan. So he's making sure that when he plans his exercise, he also plans time for his body to recover. And if we can apply these ourselves, we don't have to be elite athletes in order to do them or to fuel like them, right? We really just need to be consistent with what we're doing.
Okay, it seems like Herbalife has created Fuel It Like Ronaldo campaign. Tell me about this campaign and the steps it takes. Just give me a few steps that, it takes to be a part of this campaign.
Yeah, yeah. So this is really applicable to everyone. We want to make it easy for everyone to get into these sport nutrition science principles. And so there's 4 steps we've created to really help get people started. The first one is to prepare. That means prepare your body for movement, making sure that you're eating consistently every day so that your body has the energy it needs to do the work. We also want to make sure we're hydrated, so drinking about 2 to 3 liters of water per day. That's about 8 to 12 cups. We just want to make sure that also our body is prepared for that movement and not having a risk of injury. The second is going to be performing, paying attention to what your body needs during performance. It might need fluid, of course, but it also might need carbohydrates. So, having a sports drink like Herbalife CR7 Drive, that's actually Cristiano Ronaldo's hydration drink that he created with us at Herbalife, that provides fluids and carbohydrates. That's an example of how you practice performance nutrition. The third is recovery, like we talked about. You have to give your body time off after you push it through some exercise. So you want to give it sleep, protein, and fluids. And then my favorite step 4 is to repeat this process. You have to make sure that this is a consistent thing you do. Doing it here and there isn't going to make a long term impact. So doing it daily or at least more consistently is really going to be what shows up for you.
Cristiano Ronaldo is, from what I understand, 41 years of age. And to me, that's the 40s and 50s. I'm older. That's when your body performs its best. What about hydration? What role does hydration play? Because you say drink, I think, 8 to 10 cups of water today. How many ounces does that equate to?
Yeah, so if you're thinking of how much to drink per day, we're really thinking that 2 to 3 liters translates to 8 to 12 cups, and in 1 cup is going to be about 240 milliliters, and then that's about 30 ounces per your 1 ounce is about 30 milliliters. So you kind of have to think what your body needs. And so the best way to do it without getting crazy into the math is thinking, am I drinking at least 1 to 2 cups of water, 240 to 500 milliliters a day, or I'm sorry, every meal or snack? And then making sure you're carrying a water bottle with you. So you're going to need to fill up that water bottle at least 3 times a day as well. So if you're thinking about the action items to get that in, that's a lot easier than getting wrapped up in the math of it. But if you want to break it down, you can, of course, do that. Another way to think about it is drinking water early in the morning, all the way through the evening. So, is it throughout your day? You're not just having large amounts periodically.
Okay, I'm going to take this one from Facebook because my audience is spread out on multiple platforms and streaming. And the poster says that they're over 50 and they've noticed that their body doesn't demand water. They have to remember to drink water. Can you tell them, give them an idea of why?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really different with age, of course, but every individual, we have to think about listening to our body and the signals it gives us. And of course, different phases of life, our body's going to talk to us differently. So as we age, we might have a lower thirst mechanism, meaning our body needs the same amount of water. We just may not be recognizing it the same way. So thinking about looking at the goals you have each day and finding other reminders to drink water other than thirst. Other signs of dehydration could be headache, dry mouth, fatigue, dizziness, constipation, muscle soreness. So these are things that indicate your body needs more fluids. And so, in that sense, you may need to drink even if you're not thirsty.
There you go, poster. Very, very good response, Dr. Lander. Online, where can my audience get information? Because FIFA's going to end, and we want people to stay healthy and have these habits. Where do they go online?
Yes, we want people to adopt these for a lifetime as well. So we set up a website called fuellikeronaldo.com. And this lays out the 4 principles that we spoke about, but it also provides actionable items and steps that you can take to fuel similar to Ronaldo's practices, but more so how to put these into your daily life, even if you're not a high level exerciser or an elite athlete. This is for everyday people.
You've given us some great advice, and I really like your hydration because that is really something that we can do. Oh, and thank you for stopping by the Valder Beebe Show here in Dallas, Texas, where we love the FIFA that's going on. Have a great morning.
Thank you, Valder.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of the Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.